I mentioned, just some incredible performances this year. So we took this opportunity to put together our aggregate best 11 for the Champions League from this season. So let's break it down. We were each tasked individually to put together our team of the year, and then based on how many people voted on each player, this is what it's going to look like, all right? Okay. So we're going to start with the goalkeeper and the back line. All right.
I like that. Although Di Marco, assist leader, should be clear ahead of Theo Hernandez as much as I love Theo Hernandez.
I'm a Theo Hernandez more.
I had Theo Hernandez in mind.
Di Marco's, I don't know if he's as good defensively as Theo Hernandez.
Yeah, but Theo Hernandez is not that good defensively either.
I know.
But you got to go with the assist leader who's in the Champions League final, right? It's not about what player we like best overall. It's about who's done the best in the Champions League. I like the other choices, though. Onana, most clean sheets in the Champions League, so that's clear.
I had Mike Mignon in goal. Yeah.
He's great. He's phenomenal.
He's so special.
Onana has 45 saves and 8 clean sheets.
I think of the game against Benfica,
only
for
10
example.
goals again.
And then you could have gone with Stones, Diaz,
I had Stones.
Walker. I mean, take your pick of that City back line, right?
I had Kyle Walker and Stones in mine.
And
mine was basically all City.
Nico and I talked about Kyle Walker. He's only played in 4 Champions League matches as opposed to Dumfries.
But it's how he shut down Vinny Jr., right?
100%. But is that enough to get into the team here? Just one performance that is massive?
Only one performance to win the trophy, though, right? That was the one that got City to the final.
Hey,
it weighs a bit more.
Sometimes players that come in as a sub in the 80th minute and end up scoring the one goal in a game that's been 0-0 for so long could be player of the match.
But not team of the year.
In the most important games? You gotta give him a little bit more weight.
Stop it.
It's gotta be pretty,
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
pretty special. All right, should we get to our midfield?
Yes, let's do
Let's
it.
check out our midfield. This is what it looks like. Our best midfield from the Champions League of this season. It's hard. It really is hard to argue.
That
with
was exactly the midfield that I chose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only you could flip-flop Çalhanoğlu or Barella. That was my debate here. Because Gundogan has been good, Tonali has been good, but you have to give it to, because Inter Milan's midfield have been so crucial and critical for them to get to the final. I think it has to be Barella or
Normally these lists, they draw all sorts of debate, but I think you can't really argue with this midfield three. Barella's playing the football of his life that we haven't seen since the days of Antonio Conte. Rodri in controlling the midfield. De Bruyne is maybe the best midfielder in the competition with everything he can do going forward.
Would you consider taking out Rodri, for example, and putting in a Mkhitaryan?
No.
Or a Çalhanoğlu?
No, I like it the way it is. It's just the way that City play. How important is Rodri to the way that City build up from the back and the way that they play? He scored a great goal, right? That one in the top corner. So, I mean, he's deserves to be in this team. And you got to go with mostly players that are in the final. So, no debate for me, which is rare, right? Because normally we're picking apart
That was
these
literally
lists.
the 3 that I chose.
Oh, you're taking credit for this one, too?
Well,
every single one of us had De Bruyne, by the way.
Yeah, and
that was a
single one of us
universal
probably
lock.
had Haaland also.
We'll see.
I think I had a Napoli midfielder in there.
Who'd
as
you have?
the third. I forgot. Don't remember. It might have been Lobotka.
Lobotka?
Might have been. I had João Mario because of all the goals that he scored.
For Benfica?
Yeah. Do you see how many goals he has?
Yeah, but Benfica lost in the round of 16.
No, but I'm going. You got to go on goals. He's had an amazing season. I just went with something a little bit different.
Okay.
I like it.
I don't mind it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate it.
I support
Nico
it.
just went with the easy pick so he could take credit on the show.
No, João
Makes
Mario's not
sense.
about shout.
All right, let's
Group
move up
stage.
top. Here's a look at our strikers.
Okay.
Yep.
As long as I see Vinicius there,
Yep.
I wasn't going to have an issue. But if he was not there, I know they got knocked out of the semifinal, but Vinicius Jr. was cooking. He is one of the world's best left wingers, if not the best in terms of form. He's got to be on this list.
The fact that Vinny Jr., let's take out Theo Hernandez because Di Marco, I think, gets the nod over Theo Hernandez. Vinny Jr. is the only one that's not a finalist on this list. He's dynamic. He's proven that he has the potential to be one of the, if not a future Ballon d'Or, a candidate to win Ballon d'Or. He's a generational talent. And he's dynamic. He's has so much technique. He's tactically very aware.
Hot take, Lautaro scores more than Haaland in the final. Not even that hard of a take.
Can I tell you something?
Haaland's not going to have any space to get in behind. He's going to get marked by a big, hairy-chested Acerbi who's not scared. Acerbi's gone through...
The hairy chest is very important.
Let's not forget, Acerbi went through cancer. He went through chemotherapy. You think he's scared of Erling Haaland? The guy's faced real-life problems. He's not zero afraid
Haaland
of
hasn't
Erling
showed
Haaland.
up in the semifinal against Real Madrid. He had 180 minutes to score, and he didn't score. In fact,
There you go.
Didn't
City
score in the
did
FA Cup
job.
final either, and I ruined my bet.
No, there's a couple of
salty.
games that you see here and there that Haaland, you'd expect him to score, and he's not scoring, and they brought him on. Look,
What are you saying? He doesn't impact the game, though?
No, 100%. Of course he impacts the game. You don't know ball if you say Haaland doesn't score, that he doesn't impact the game. But you do want to see him getting on the score sheet. For his confidence and stuff like that, it's important that he scores.
Yeah, his confidence must be in the gutter.
No, not, but in a Champions League final, Chuck, you don't score. You don't get the first one. You don't get the second one.
But he's obviously pushing to score. You see him working. But if you tell me he doesn't score in this match and they win,
that's fine. But what if he doesn't score and they don't win?
well, that is
The questions are going to be asked about
man, the
him.
hot takes are going
it's-
to be out in
well,
full
it's,
force.
right?
It's
when that
about
happens.
the evolution. What does he do next year? Because
Yeah.
again, this
and
is
he's
his
had
first
an
season.
unbelievable season,
Yeah.
like a ridiculous, mind-blowing
In
season
fairness,
already.
he hasn't done it in Stoke on a windy day, right? He hasn't faced them yet, so
you go.
jury's still out.
Excellent point.
There you go.
Gosh, we didn't even pick a manager. We ran out of time.